Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by Jennifer C. at HomeLifeCultureLink.com, Nino Simeka at MortgageGodfather.ca, and Jewelry Forever at JewelryForever.ca. Enjoy the show.
Broadcasting live from Glenmore Record Studios in Toronto, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, your Sunday morning talk show with interesting guests, live musical performances, and the most fun you can fit in your coffee cup. Hosted by Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
Well now. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Welcome to episode 77, I think? Episode 77 of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, the show co-hosted by the greatest co-host in all of the galaxy, the one, the only,
Regine Alaina. Happy Sunday, everyone. I love how our guests think that we can see them, but you guys can't. Only we can at this moment. But hello, good morning.
Good morning. No, we can't see our guests yet. They are hidden behind the curtain because we haven't revealed who they are yet.
No.
Regine, it's episode 77.
Yes, it's 77, and it's my birthday weekend. What's up, everyone?
That's right, everybody. Welcome. That's why you can see this very special balloon I have here, because this is the Regine Alaina birthday special episode.
Yes.
So how was your birthday, Regine? How'd it go?
It was very different. We'll put it that way. Not being able to go out and celebrating, but I did have a Zoom party on Friday night, and I had my family and friends drop by with gifts and cake, and it was fine. It was nice. It was nice to just relax. And with Zoom, I was able to party with people from all over Canada, so it made it even more fun. Oh, and a special call from the UK, so that was interesting too.
Oh, cool. And it went late, eh? It went late.
It did. It went so late that even Scott Dion Brown didn't make it.
No, so I was gonna. In fact, I totally forgot that. So I was like, yeah, Regine, I'm totally gonna be there. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh wait, I've got I'm hosting a Brawlhalla tournament on my channel at that exact same time. Mm-hmm. But the thing that I didn't know is, like, I think I finished the stream at like 1 a.m, and I was tired, so I just went to bed. Yeah, that's what I mean. But I didn't. It didn't even occur to me that you would still be going. So I was just like, oh, okay, well, that was fun. And I go to bed, and then the next morning I see messages from you. It's like,
went to bed at 4.
Oh, we're still going. So you went to bed. So what time did you go to bed?
We didn't get off until like 4. So by the time I put like my laptop and everything away, it was 4:30.
Wow.
But it's not like I was going anywhere the next day, so it was fine.
Yeah, that's a pretty good party.
What?
Not a bad party at all.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I'd realized I would have popped over and said hello, but I'm glad it was fun all the same. I'm glad it was fun.
Yeah. How was your?
Here we are. How was what? Sorry.
How was your week?
My week. What did I get up to? Editing during the day.
You gamed.
Gaming at night. Yeah. In fact, I beat Bendy and the Ink Machine, which is like a horror game that some viewers had suggested I try.
Oh.
And I beat it. And that's why I've got this. This is that's Bendy right there. That's the Bendy mask.
Wow.
There we go. Yeah. So I beat that game. And what else happened? I had to shoot a self-tape audition.
Oh, we were just talking about doing self-tapes, and now look at you go.
Yeah, it's in fact this one was different. It was different from anything I've had to do before, because usually the self-tape audition is, they send you the script and you just get in front of like a plain background and you read your lines, right? Mm-hmm. But this one, so obviously because everything's shut down, there's no production really happening. So this company, I can't say what company it is anyways, but I think a few companies are doing this, where they weren't just looking for, I think they're planning to try to do this project using the actors they get will be filming themselves.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like, so not only were they looking for, they'd have me, read the lines in front of the camera, but they wanted to see like my condo. They wanted to know what type of film equipment I had. They wanted to know. So it's kind of like you're almost looking for like actor filmmaker types to do the project. So it's because everybody else, they're all in self-quarantine, so you can't actually go anywhere to film. So it's kind of an interesting idea.
Nice. Well, I mean, it looks like you're going to be filming a reality TV show or something.
Yeah.
This is my equipment. This is my home. Here's my fridge.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Exactly. So we'll see. We'll see what it comes of it. Oh, we got a bunch of people in the chat.
We do.
Giro Estiles. Hello, everyone. Welcome. And he says, hello, Peyton and Kayleigh. I guess maybe we should introduce our guests in a moment.
Yeah, we should. There's a lot of people on here waiting for them, so.
Yeah. Mary Bell says, happy birthday, Regine.
Thank you.
Let's see who else we got in
happy
here.
birthdays going on.
Got a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Drew Garcia says, happy birthday. Look at that. We got a lot of people in the... Okay, why don't we bring in our guests?
He's right here.
Yeah. Okay, want to bring in shall we bring in our guests?
Yes, we should.
Okay, what shall we say about our guests, Regine? What should we say?
Well, I've known them since they were really young, to say the least. I've known Peyton his whole life, basically.
Wow.
Oh, I just said our guest's name. Whatever. I've known one of them since they were born. I've known one of them since they were maybe 5. I want to say it was 5. We've both seen them all throughout the GTA, participating in Filipino community activities, but also other activities with their singing sensation group, Mini Pop Kids.
That's right. So they're very talented young artists, singers, members of the Mini Pop Kids, and great. That's good. That's a good intro. Perfect.
Sorry, guys. I'll let you introduce yourselves next time.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the sit down, Peyton and Kayleigh. Hello, guys.
Everybody.
Hi.
Hey.
So, how are you guys?
Good.
Pretty good. A little tired, but we're okay. We're gonna stay awake.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, Kayleigh, you were saying before you were up really, really late last night.
They're on.
Don't tell. Oh, okay.
She went to sleep early.
They're watching, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
She basically
Well,
early.
I sleep.
Basically.
I sleep late every day. It's really bad. It's my bad habit. I can't get my schedule back. I'm trying.
I'm gonna say that's fine. I feel like everyone is like that right now during quarantine, especially with you guys doing online schooling and people working from home. I feel like because we're all homebodies at this point, you don't really know what time of day it is anymore, or what. I forgot today was Sunday, to be honest. I was like, I gotta wake up early tomorrow.
Yep, that's the thing. The days don't mean anything. In fact, that's the problem. I've been live streaming every night, which usually has me going until 1 a.m. But then sometimes after the stream's over, I might just play another game, just on my own. So sometimes I go to bed 3 a.m, 4 a.m, for no reason. Just I'm like, I should go to bed, but then again, I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I don't have to go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever, guys. Lightspeed Dude, hello, welcome. Lightspeed Dude in the chat. What's going on, man? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Guys, how have you guys been, I guess we're talking about it a little bit already, but how you guys been dealing with this new reality we're living in, this quarantine situation?
Well, it's definitely different. You can't really hang out with your friends and stuff, so basically one of the only ways you can interact and try to catch up with them and stuff like that is online, like you said, Scott, video games or FaceTime or just calls and stuff like that, social media. And yeah,
it really is different because usually we wake up early, go to school, see your friends. You don't have to FaceTime them because you already seen them. But now I feel like I just FaceTime my friends every day, and then we start to play Minecraft and COD. So
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah, it's I guess that's a big change, especially. So I think I was talking about this last. What guest did we have on that is also in school? I guess. Oh, it was Jalen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A former.
But like, if you're in the, yeah, that's right. But like, if you're in the routine of, you know, how I guess Regine and I used to be, where every day you go in Monday to Friday, you see your friends at the same place, and you all hang out and you have lunch and you do all that stuff, and that's you're kind of, or your coworkers now, yeah, you're around these people all the time, and suddenly you go to from that to just not seeing them at all. It's a big change. It's definitely a big change. Mm-hmm. But so you guys have been hanging out almost every day in what are you saying, FaceTiming and stuff, and then playing games together. That's pretty cool.
Sounds like you guys are the perfect fit for Scott's channel.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Sorry, me and Peyton were talking before. I've been doing a lot of, again, it wasn't something I was doing really regularly beforehand, but after this all started and we all had a lot more time at home, I started doing like gaming live streams, and it's been fun. It's you know what it is. This is like a terrible thing we're going through, but if there was a time that for people to have to be at home, at least now we can be so connected still online. Mm-hmm. So it is pretty cool. So Kayleigh, you've been playing. You said you've been playing Minecraft and Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And Peyton, what kind of games do you play?
Well, I just recently started getting back onto Fortnite. Apex Legends.
Cool.
Brawlhalla. I still have that game. And there's one more. Far Cry.
What were you playing yesterday?
Oh, yesterday I was playing GTA with my friends. It was like a while. So, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that's the thing it's cool about being able to play games like online with your friends, because that was something I've actually, before this started, I'd never really done that. Like when I was a kid, you know, you'd always go over to your friend's house and you play. And then even now, sometimes I'll go over to like my friend Colin's house and we'll all just hang out and play games. But this was the first time where, because we couldn't see each other, I was like, hey, let's all jump on, and like, so we all jumped into Discord and we were all just in a server, just the four of us. And it really does have that feeling of like, it's the same feeling as if they were there with you. You're all just playing together and having a good time. It's pretty awesome.
I never played video games with my friends. What are you talking about? No kidding.
Yeah, I mean, it's a...
Yeah. What is that? What is that?
Well, I mean, it must be...
Yep.
Sorry, go ahead, Scott.
No, go. I wasn't saying it.
I was going to say it must be even more interesting for the two of you guys, because not only were you students, but you guys were also touring across Canada and the US with the Mini Pop Kids. So how has that changed in a sense where you're no longer touring? Like, are you guys still able to connect with the rest of your group and your fans?
Well, we like do like Zoom calls like every now and then to like keep up with like MPK fam and stuff, and like our fans, and yeah, like we did like a virtual concert.
Oh, cool.
Pretty cool actually. Like it was fun because we just like hung out right after we stopped filming it, and we just started talking, and then like we were saying how much we miss each other, and like it's really different because like every like week or so we would see each other, we would tour, see these little kids dancing, and like have fun. But like since unfortunately we had to like cancel it because it was risking our health, because we were about to go to Vancouver.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were about to stay there like about 3 weeks, but before that we couldn't really like touch the bandstand or anything. Like, we were like trying to stay healthy, but that was definitely really hard to do. So
yeah, it's a huge chance. I guess anything that relies on being live or events. So that's why musicians in general, anybody who's performing, who goes to places, I mean, those are the things that are, you know, they can't do it. I mean, it's a huge part of the job, and they can't do it. Oh, Jiro Estilis is asking for a shout-out from Peyton and Kayleigh. Why don't you guys give him a shout-out?
Hey, what's up, Jiro? Thanks so much for joining the live. I know you join all the time, so thank you so much for that and supporting me.
Hi, Drew. It's Katie. I don't know what to say, but Katie said it already.
Well, he was going off on, not going off, but he was writing a million comments in the chat saying, hello Peyton, hello Kayleigh. So we heard you're from the Philippines, so magandang gabi. I know it's 11:16 p.m. there. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for tuning in there, Jiro. That's really cool. Yeah, people in the chat, I mean, a lot of times, I think you wanted to make sure we saw him so we knew we were there. So thank you for tuning in there. That's really cool. That's very, very cool. So you guys have found, when you guys tour all over the place, so I guess you do have fans all over the world. So do you hear from people a lot? Do people message you guys or like seeing them from all over the place? I guess you must hear from people that are from everywhere, yeah?
Well, yeah, our fan base is really diverse. But there's a lot of people from Canada and stuff like that. But there are a lot of fans that come and see us that don't come and see us, but they follow us from Indonesia.
Oh, wow.
There are a lot of people from there.
Cool.
Texas and stuff like that. And the Philippines, obviously.
That's awesome. Let's talk about, I saw you guys, there's a video that's on there. I'm not sure, it's fairly recent. I think it's the most recent one, the video you guys posted, the Senorita cover.
Oh, Senorita. Was that the most?
Like
that wasn't recent,
I'm not,
Scott. You're not up.
Well, it's the last. Okay, fine. It's the last one that I just saw.
Monkey, or I don't know what it's called. I think that was their most recent cover.
Dance Monkey.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Yeah.
So tell us about the most recent one. Tell us about your most recent video then. That's good.
It was Dance Monkey, and this is a really recent song, but this song was filmed at our houses by each individual member. So it's like, I can't really say much, but you guys can go check it out. The Mini Pop Kids. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like
cool.
different to film because like usually we go to like studios and like fun places, because there's this place where like there's a swing on like inside, and you could swing inside, and it was really fun. And there's a ball pit. Oh, we couldn't really go in there because our hair would get messed up and get silly. This time we just had to sit in front of the screen, just about.
And we also had to record the audio on our phones in the closet, because we couldn't record all together in a studio, so we recorded on our phones in the closet using voice memos, and it turned out really well.
It did. I watched it yesterday, and I love the concept of it. Since Peyton said we can't talk about it too much, we can ask another question if you guys like. You guys were mentioning filming in studio, so what was your favorite video to film so far?
Favorite video to film?
You guys have a lot.
Yeah. I keep losing track of how many videos we filmed, because I don't know, the most memorable ones. Peyton, what do you think?
I guess I'd say like Scott, Senorita. It was like a really cool place to film it at. If not Senorita, then the original song that we did, because it was at a parkour place, and there was like a bunch of things there. There's obstacle courses, monkey bars, and just like it was just really cool and colorful, and yeah.
Where we filmed our original, it was a really fun place because we got to actually try out the things, and we went around the whole area, and it was really cool. And yeah, it was just very fun, and yeah, it was great.
Awesome. So what are you allowed to say? What place? What was it, like a theme park, or what was it? Was it a place?
I don't remember what it's called, but it was it was a parkour park, and you're not allowed to.
Oh, I see.
They let us in because we were the Mini Pop Kids, and we got to stay there a bit longer, and we just got the little end of the day, an hour just to play around there and be just have fun and stuff like that. And that place is also the place we filmed our commercial. Mm-hmm. So if you guys saw in the commercial, that's the place I was talking about.
I remember when you guys first joined Mini Pop Kids, and I turned on the TV and your commercial came on. I was like, oh, I know them.
That was me as well. When I saw the commercial, I was like, hey, that's me. That's so cool. I'm on the TV, and it's not a recording.
There's a funny story. So basically, I'm pretty sure we were still on tour. Like I'm pretty sure like we were in the middle, and we saw our commercial for the first time on TV in one of the hotel rooms. So we were actually downstairs in like the breakfast area because it was early. I think it was like about 9, 10, and then Carter saw our commercial and he started flipping out. He's like, "Oh my gosh, that's a commercial!" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" I'm like, "You good?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm so excited." I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "Fun."
So if he was super excited about your commercial, was he super excited for your first meet and greet?
Oh, the first meet and greet was really nerve-wracking because you're like, I don't know, what are they gonna think of my, like, when I'm off stage and I'm not dancing and stuff like that. Like, do we look the same and stuff like that? But it ended up being like really fun, and like I got to meet all the people who support me and all of us in the group, and that was just really nice to see. So yeah.
Like it's like before we would like just like stand there and be like, "Hi," like, "Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Kayleigh and Peyton, blah blah blah." But like now, I feel like we interact with them more since we have more experience, and like it just feels like natural now. Like we just love them now because like they're always there, and they're all so cute because they're all little kids, and yeah.
That's awesome.
Great.
Very, very cool. Lava Knight in the chat. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. We're sitting down and chatting with Peyton and Kayleigh of the Mini Pop Kids. And Felix Fence is also welcome to the stream. He says ask something, but I don't know what he wants to ask. It didn't show up. But welcome to the stream, both of you guys. We're chatting with them. If you have any questions for our two guests, please feel free to ask. But good morning and welcome to the stream. Guys, how have you guys been dealing with... what's the haircut situation going? Everybody's hair is growing. What's your situation dealing with?
Well, as you can see, I did get a haircut. Yeah. So we're really
has nice hair.
we're really good friends with the new haircut guy. His name is Raph. You guys can check him out on Instagram. But like, he came over and he gave me and my brother and my dad a haircut.
Your dad has hair.
He has hair. No. So yeah, he came over and gave us a haircut, and that was really nice of him. So yeah, that's how But I do have longer intervals between the haircuts. So yeah.
Cool. So that's good. So he's able to actually come to your place. Oh, sorry. Continue, Kayleigh. Yes.
No, it's okay. I said I'd cut my own hair because like I was really bored, and like I was like,
Cut your hair?
Yeah, I didn't cut all of my hair. I just cut like the first 2 strands. Because, like, I was like, what would I look like if I had, like, like side bangs? I was like, I'll just do it. And then I told my mom after I cut it. I was like, it took me a day.
Reaction when you showed her your haircut?
Like, it took me a day. And she was like, I was like, Mom, I have to say something. She's like, I know, what? What did you show me? I'm like, here's my hair. And then she's like, oh, you gave yourself bangs? I'm like, no. No. I
She's watching, so yes.
Love you, Mom.
Oh my goodness. I've done that before.
Yeah, well, that's right, Regine. You were saying that story before, right before school photos. You had your friend give you bangs, right? Did that happen?
Before grade 12 grad photos, we decided let's just never again.
And it turned out great.
Yeah,
it turned out great.
Lovely.
Jiro says, Peyton, your haircut is amazing.
Thanks, Jiro. Thanks so much. I love your hair too.
Nice. Yeah, I've been the same boat as Kayleigh in that, kind of out of boredom, like I'll be in front of the mirror.
You cut your hair.
And like I haven't. But the thing is, I'm not cutting it like it's not a full haircut, but I'm like, I'll just be like, oh, this piece is sticking out, and then I'll just like chop it off, and then I'll be like, oh, this one is really long. I'll just chop. And the thing is, I'll chop a little bit here and there each.
It goes up to your nose.
Oh, I've got several of these. Where is it? Several of these guys are like way below my nose.
Oh, he has bangs.
Oh yeah, I mean honestly, I actually don't mind it. I kind of like it. I always like having that little swoopy. But I mean, some of it's getting ridiculously long. And the thing is, the more time goes by, the more brave I get. So I'm like chopping off more and more. So one day I'm gonna make a mistake and just take off the wrong piece. I'm trying to be careful.
I'm gonna message your roommate and tell them to make sure they hide your scissors next time.
Yeah, no. It won't work out.
Hair.
They should hide mine too. They should
Yeah,
hide
that you're
mine.
watching.
No, it's literally near my makeup. It's just there. And I'm just like, cause like every time I look in the mirror, like something's off about my hair. I'm like, did I cut it right? And then after there's like this one long strand of hair with my bangs. I'm like, what did I do wrong? So then I do it and I snip it off. And I'm like, I really just did that. I was like, did I just cut my hair? And then I was like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't really care.
I mean, by the time you get out of quarantine, your hair will be all even again.
It's back.
Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah. It's going to grow back. I mean, it's going to grow back. But it's just, it's a funny thing. Felix Vent says, it's a trim. Exactly, Felix. It's a trim. Greg Nagara says, hey there. Hello, Greg. Welcome to the stream. So I think that's pretty cool, though, that, so Peyton has a good way of doing it. So he's actually got somebody coming to the house to cut the hair. That's pretty good. Cause,
well, like, do you wear a
I
mask?
think all the actual... Oh, yeah.
Oh, pardon?
Do you wear a mask when you get your hair cut?
I wear a garbage bag, actually.
I meant because
No.
Yeah, and I like put it over my like.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, you protect the...
You just see this, and then I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
So the barber is literally cutting hair, and that's all he sees. It's like there's no person there. It's just a tuft of hair that he has to style.
Well, we do talk sometimes. And just talk about like.
You talk. So I'll pretend this is the garbage bag. Do you go like this?
Eyes too, Regine. You have to cover the eyes as well.
Oh, okay. So like that.
So you're
Yeah.
in the garbage bag, and you're saying, "So how's your week going?" You know?
Yeah. I always get nervous because I feel like because we sit right there in front of the mirror, and it's right next to the front door. So I'm just scared that someone's gonna walk in and be like, "That's interesting," but like, yeah.
I'm next.
Yeah, these are just the weird things that we have to do. Like I've been doing grocery pickup. I think I mentioned this in the last show, but we order all our groceries online, and then we got to drive to the store. I wait in the lot, and they bring it all out, and I don't even really talk to the person. They just pop open the trunk, they put everything in, and then I just drive home. It's such a, again, it's just all these weird. It's like these are normal things that we're all used to doing, but we've all got to do them a little bit different.
We should actually
That's
try
how
to
it
do
goes.
that.
And yeah, it's better. It's a better way of going about it, And the last order, so I ordered bananas, right? And I ordered 2 bunches of bananas, and then I got the order, and the bananas there were the smallest bunches ever. Like one bunch had like 3, and the other one had 4, and I'm like, that's just like one bunch ripped in half. So then I was like, okay, fine. Next time I'm ordering 3 bunches of bananas, and this time the bunches were like the biggest bunches I've ever seen. So I've got like 800 bananas now.
Oh.
I gotta eat them
banana
all.
bread like everyone else has been making.
I don't know how to make banana bread, but that's not a bad idea. I love banana bread, but I'm just gonna eat. Honestly, I eat a lot of bananas, so it's fine. I'll eat them. But
I was gonna say,
it's
if
just
you're
a
on
thing.
YouTube all day, you might as well search up a video.
Yeah, you're probably right. Learn a new skill or something. Well, speaking of, have you guys been practicing anything or doing anything, learning anything new that you haven't had time to do before?
Like,
I know I think Peyton, you said you've been playing a little bit more guitar than you used to these days.
Yeah, I've been playing a little more guitar than I used to be used to. I have been going on Skype a lot and FaceTiming my vocal instructors and guitar instructors, and they're just helping me work and stuff like that. And I've also been trying to write songs. I know Kayleigh has a bunch of songs already written, but I'm just starting now. So, yeah.
that's true.
Very cool.
I've been basically doing the same thing because, to be honest, I feel like since I haven't been practicing a lot, since I'm just like doing homework, then half the day I have to do something for Mini Pop Kids, and the rest of the day I just play video games. Like, I don't really have I need to schedule myself, organize myself more. But I feel like sometimes if I don't sing at all, I lose the ability to sing, and I just sing something and I'm like, what is that? I'm like, what just came out of you? What is?
Yeah.
and like that's why I like try and practice a lot, and I just sing my original songs that I've made, and yeah, that's how I keep in touch with my voice. Sometimes I keep in touch.
Awesome. Yeah, that's true what you're saying there about how if you don't sing for, because it's like your vocal cords are, I don't know if it's a muscle, I'm not describing, but it's basically like any other muscle. If you don't work them out, then it's kind of, it doesn't go away, but it's definitely not, it doesn't stay in the same shape it was when you're singing all the time. So that's good that you guys are able. How do you find, do you like doing the online, like when you're doing online vocal training and stuff as opposed to in person? How do you find, is it better or worse or just different?
It's different. I wouldn't say I enjoy it more or dislike it more. It's because I guess first of all, we don't have to spend gas to drive there. It doesn't take a lot of time to get there and stuff like that. But it is more relaxing and stuff like, I don't know, I just say it's more fun, and we have more time just to talk to each other and stuff like that. So yeah, because we have nothing else to do. So
yeah,
makes sense. Felix in the chat is asking, I think you mentioned it earlier already, Kayleigh. Maybe mention it again. What video games do you play, Kayleigh? And then we'll get it from Peyton as well.
I play Minecraft.
Felix is asking.
And Call of Duty.
and Call of Duty.
Yes.
Minecraft and Call of Duty. Those are two. Well, I guess Minecraft's not really a first-person shooter. It's a first-person game, but you wouldn't really call it a first-person shooter, I guess. But so do you? What do you like about Minecraft?
I don't know. It's just like fun. I get to build houses, and I get to be proud of myself for like 30 seconds, and then I'm like, okay, let's destroy it now. And then I play with my friends. I kill zombies. That's my favorite part. I like just going out at night and just killing things. So yeah. Yay!
There you go, everybody.
Just be careful when you're older. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's it. You heard it here, folks. Kayleigh likes to go outside at night and kill things. What games do you like to play there, Peyton?
So I like to play Fortnite, Apex Legends, Far Cry 5, and Brawlhalla. And I do also have a Switch, like you said, and I play Super Smash Bros. On there as well.
Cool. Do you have a main in Brawlhalla? Is somebody you usually go to, or do you just try everybody?
Brawlhalla, I use Wu-Shang.
Wu-Shang, cool.
Yeah.
I main Val myself. Val.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah, she's fun. I've only been playing the game for, well, basically, how long have we been in quarantine now? Is it 8 weeks now?
Something.
Regine, do you know?
Something
like that?
Like that.
Yeah, so I've only been playing Brawlhalla for that amount of time. So, like, I've been doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I host a tournament, in like a Brawlhalla tournament, and I play in the tournament, and I'm never good. Like, everybody who plays is better than me. but it's fun. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. And then you said you play Fortnite and Apex Legends, right?
Yeah.
For a while, I think Apex Legends is newer. Yeah, that one came out like
it came out
like almost. Yeah, go ahead.
So Fortnite was going for like maybe a year already, and Apex Legends came out, and then a lot of people switched over to there. That's actually when I switched over from Fortnite to Apex, and then I started playing Fortnite again because it got really good, and now they're like two of my favorite games. But it's really hard to switch over from, because you can't play keyboard and mouse on Apex Legends, because I play on PlayStation, and on Fortnite I play keyboard and mouse on the PlayStation, so it's really hard to switch over from keyboard and mouse to controller sometimes.
Yeah.
They are two of my favorite games, yeah.
Awesome. That's weird that I've noticed that too with the Switch, in that like, even though like Switch or the PS4, it's like they allow keyboard and mouse, but for some reason not all the games are compatible with it, which I don't understand why they would do that. Like, why would they just not allow it for everything? So I don't know. Well,
I know Fortnite did it because they felt that aim assist and stuff like that was an advantage to controller players, and so they just recently started putting cross-platform in Fortnite with Xbox and PlayStation and PC. But in Apex Legends, I guess they just don't want PC players to have an advantage over controller players, because controller players are already really good, and also PC players, so it's really hard to put them together, because then you'll just have mayhem and stuff like that, and then people will just start deleting the game and stuff like that and be like, oh, people are too good, I can't play anymore.
Yeah, makes sense. I guess they want to make sure the playing field is somewhat even, yeah?
Yeah.
Makes sense. That's cool. So do either of you guys have any gaming suggestions that ones that I should look into? Because I've been now playing a lot more games lately, so what do you guys think I should try?
Well, what do you like more? Like online games, like first person shooters and stuff like that, or do you like story?
I mean, I like both, but I've been getting a lot more into online games just because I've been streaming, and it is fun to play with other people, I guess. So maybe I don't know. Would you have an online game suggestion?
You have a Switch, right?
I do.
What do you have anything else, or just a Switch?
I have Switch and PC basically, but Switch is my main system. Yeah.
So you could try out, so like Fortnite. Try to use keyboard and mouse, and
cool.
Also, what's it called? Overwatch is a really fun game.
Yeah, a few people have mentioned Overwatch to me. Okay, cool.
But I think you can only play controller on Overwatch on Switch. If you wanted to use a keyboard, like I have a Zim Apex, and basically it's a thing that you plug into your PlayStation, and it tricks the PlayStation into thinking your keyboard is your controller.
Controller.
So you
Yeah.
can use keyboard on any game.
Gaming hacks with
Awesome.
Peyton.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's really cheap.
Cool.
$7 so.
Wicked. Okay, I'm gonna look into those. And Kayleigh, do you have any gaming suggestions? Should I try Minecraft, or do you have any other ones that you think I would like?
Oh, Minecraft. Pretty great. Kill things.
Minecraft.
Kill things. Chicken.
You can go out at night. Yeah.
Go out at night.
You can go out at night and kill things.
So
I like it. In fact, that's right. Minecraft is on Switch too, so that's something I could do.
apparently you should try Roblox.
Did you say that?
Actually, somebody else did mention Roblox to me, and the thing is, all I know of Roblox is I've seen weird videos online, because I think Roblox is really customizable. So some of the videos I've seen of Roblox, I'm like, this game looks crazy. I don't even really know what this is. But was Roblox fun? Have you guys played Roblox?
I don't play it, but
I used to play it. But
yeah.
You do play it?
Yeah, I used to, but now I go on to Minecraft because I get to kill things. I get to kill things. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know a lot of games, to be honest, because like I only like killing games.
Makes sense.
Fun, like Resident Evil, Call of Duty.
No. I hate this game.
Really?
Except Bendy and Ink Machine is actually it's like, I don't know, I would play it. Like, I'm fine with it, but I wouldn't.
Resident Evil.
Oh, because you don't normally like horror games?
No. I was actually at this place called Control V, and it's like a VR place. And I was there one time with my cousins, and they put a game on for me, and I didn't know what it was, but it was like this scary game. And like I put it on, and the first thing I saw was just someone standing there, and then she just jumped at me. I was like, I took it off right away. I just put it on. I didn't play for the rest of the day. I just watched everyone on play. I couldn't. Like, I actually couldn't. I still had to eat myself.
You know what? I've got to think, because I've only tried VR at where was I? I was at some major event or whatever, and they have like VR. You can try it out, and I think it was baseball. So you could stand there and like, and it's so cool. Like, you really feel like you're there, like you're holding a real baseball bat and everything.
Pretty cool.
But I feel like horror games in VR must be so scary, because it really feels like you're in the room with whatever you're trying to avoid.
Yeah, I tried doing a horror game, and I'm like, yeah, it's fine. No, it's zombies. Who cares? Like, I like zombies. Like, I like zombie games. And then after I put that set on my head, and then after I'm like just 20 seconds in, I'm like, yeah, no, never mind. I changed my mind, because like you see, like if you can like go, it's like you're in a box, right? And like you can like turn around, and like the whole entire room was like so dark, and you only had a flashlight. There were blinking lights. Like literally there was like pretty scary. I didn't like it because like the guy there was like, yeah, it's fine. It's like into zombies. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. He's like, are you sure? Like, you're not gonna get scared? I'm like, yeah, I play Call of Duty and Resident Evil. Okay. And then after, like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. You're probably gonna hear yourself. I almost did, but like, no. So yeah. I'm free.
You can't see your peripheral vision on the VR headset, so it's just really scary because you have to. Every time I was playing that game the first time, I had to move my flashlight really slowly because I was scared I was gonna see something. So I just like scouted the room before I went in. So then I went in, and I just moved my flashlight. Like it took me like an hour for something that would take somebody 30 seconds to do.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you're just so scared what you're gonna see in that light.
I didn't end up seeing anything. So
That's good. They got bored. They're like, okay, he's never coming. Let's go. He's taking too long.
Yeah, I just finished Bendy and the Ink Machine on Wednesday, I think. And like that game, even just playing it, here on my Switch, once you have the headphones on, like the sound adds so much. Like when you can like hear something gross like coming from like somewhere beside you. And I was getting jump scares even in that game. And that game wasn't super scary, but it was at moments where I felt, scared. But I've got to think if I was wearing VR where I actually felt like I'm in this actual room and these creatures are actually there, man, it's totally different thing.
The sound makes the game a lot different. Like without sound, you're like, you don't know what's about to come, but if you hear it, you're like, oh, something's about to pop up, and then you just get really nervous and stuff like that.
Yeah, and especially they've set it up like they work well now, like with the headphones. So if something's on your left side, they make the sound only in your left ear, so it really does feel like these things are around you. So you look over and you can hear. Oh, I heard something. There's something over there. What is that? It's creepy. It's creepy, people. Very creepy.
Every time I'm playing a game, I have the 3D headphones as well, so that it shows if I'm left or right. And I was playing this game on Fortnite, and you can basically play different game modes because people can create them and publish them. Mm-hmm. I was playing this one. It was Slenderman. I was playing with my friends, and so be Slenderman and stuff like that. And they have to kill the other people before they get the checkpoints. And basically, I was on the last checkpoint, but I heard someone talking, like right there, and I looked behind me to see who it was. It was my little brother, so I looked back and I'm dead already. But there was actually.
Way to go, Drew.
Yeah, Drew, you killed me.
Did he just say you're welcome?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hello. I guess Regine, let's do the ad break and then we'll come back with more with our guests.
Sounds good.
So today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. It's brought to you by some very important people, right, Regine?
Yes, it was.
And those people are, of course, our fantastic advertisers. Hey, Regine.
Yes, Scott.
Do you want to find out what your home is really worth?
I could.
Are you buying or selling a home?
Depends on how the market's going.
That's a good point, Regine. Well, if you are in that market, especially when things, all this business starts to cool down, then Jennifer C., Realtor at Home Life Culture Link, is here to help. Call or text Jennifer today at 647-403-8887. Don't deal with just anyone. No. Speak to a professional. Jennifer C. at Home Life Culture Link. To see her current listings, visit homelifeculturelink.com. Mm-hmm. The Mortgage Godfather is here to give you advice with any mortgage needs you may have, and he will shop to find you the best mortgage. Nino Saimeka, mortgage agent. He'll give you an offer you can't refuse. Find out more at mortgagegodfather.ca or call 905-604-6955. And it was brought to you by Jewelry Forever. Conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East, Markham. They do custom-made jewelry, repairs, and change watch batteries, all done on site. And Regine, they've got a very fantastic deal going on right now. Although I guess we'll probably have to wait until all this quarantine is over. But why don't we tell them about the situation there?
Yeah, for sure. If you guys go down to Jewelry Forever when they reopen, make sure you let them know that Scott and Regine sent you, and you'll get 15% off your entire purchase.
That's right. It's an amazing deal. There's Regine, amazed at the amazing deal. You get 15% off. Tell them Scott and Regine sent you, and pick up something beautiful. Jerry, who owns the place there, is an artist, a genuine artist. He can custom make anything you can desire. You have an idea for a piece of jewelry, tell him, and he can design it for you. It's incredible. Mm-hmm. Also with Jewelry Forever, I would advise you guys to follow them on Instagram because they've been doing a lot of giveaways through this quarantine.
Oh my gosh.
So if you want to get on there and possibly win something, follow Jewelry Forever on Instagram. jewelryforever.ca, find out more. And if you'd like to advertise on the show, ladies and gentlemen, how can they do that, Regine?
It's simple. All you have to do is email us at radioshowad, that's radioshowad@gmail.com.
That's right. Get in touch. We do the show live every Sunday, and which means the ads are also live every Sunday. So you can customize them week to week. If you have an event coming up or a sale or something that's time sensitive, you can let us know, and we can get it out to people in real time here on the show. Get in touch. Radio Show AD, radioshowad at gmail.com. And we are back. Mm-hmm. Oh, and actually one thing I did want to talk about before we kind of get right back into everything again. The Canada's Top Choice Council, which is an organization that Regine and I both know well, and I'm a part of, is they're doing a GoFundMe right now. It's something called what's it called? Snacks and Packs, and it's a fundraiser. Here, I think I've got it here. Let me see. Here. Snacks and Packs, feeding the front line. So they're trying to raise $10,000. What they're doing is raising money to bring lunch and snacks to doctors and nurses who are working on the front lines in hospitals around the Greater Toronto area. So if you would like to support that, there's a link in the description on YouTube, or just look up Snacks and Packs on GoFundMe.com. And they're trying to raise $10,000 and to deliver snacks to these people who are, you go to work, usually you pack your lunch or you buy your lunch, and that's an easy thing. But in these times we're going through, time is of the essence, and these people are very busy, and they're doing a lot of things, saving lives and keeping us all safe. And so if you'd like to support them and you're in the Greater Toronto area, or even if you're not, you'd like to support it, click the link in the description, Snacks and Packs, look it up on GoFundMe, and it's a great little cause where we can help out some people who are doing some amazing things for us. So check it out, Snacks and Packs, brought to you by the Canada's Top Choice Council. And we're back, everybody. Hello, guests. How are you guys? Once again, how are we doing?
Good.
Wonderful. What are some other things that I wanted to talk about to make sure we get to it? Oh, a few things that are happening that are kind of cool. Are you guys familiar with the snowbirds? Have you heard of that? The snowbirds, they're like a flying plane squadron. They're a plane squadron. Like they fly jets.
Yeah.
Have you heard of them? So they're doing a. Oh, you have it. They're the kind of thing where, like, if you ever go to the X, the CNE downtown, they're part of the air show a lot of the times, and they fly like cool formations and stuff. So obviously major events have been canceled all across the world. But one thing that the snowbirds are doing every weekend during quarantine, I believe it starts this weekend, so it might have already happened, but every weekend they're going to be flying over different cities across Canada to salute all the people who are fighting against COVID-19. So if you look up the snowbirds, see when they're coming to your city, you'll be able to look out your window or step outside and take a look at the sky, and the snowbirds may be flying overhead.
Sick.
I look at my window now. Hello?
There you go. I think they're starting on the East Coast, so I believe they're like in like a Newfoundland or Nova Scotia or something this weekend, and then you'll be able to see them, people. So check it out. Snowbirds are flying, and Oh, another thing. Do you guys like French fries?
I love French fries. I just had some last night.
Love French fries.
Oh, there you go. If you guys like French fries, the people of Belgium need your help.
And Canada.
So apparently, in Canada too, but specifically
Canadian farmers
Belgium.
are asking for help as well.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this story I read is interesting. Just in Belgium, apparently, I guess Belgian frites are a huge part of. It's one of the most popular things that fast food that people serve there. But a lot of places aren't going out and eating, and so the farmers are ending up with like these huge stacks of potatoes, mountains of potatoes.
It's the same
And so they're.
Canada. Exact same.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Same situation. Oh, sorry, because we have potato farmers here. So, but in Belgium, they were like encouraging people. The government actually put out a notice asking Belgians to start eating fries like twice a week, just to get rid of some of those potatoes. So
Yeah, on
Eat
the news there. Scott, you need to watch the news more. Get off your video games. They were basically also saying the same thing, where we have all of these potatoes with nothing to do with them. So again, they're encouraging more Canadians to go out, buy potatoes, make fries, or whatever, because potatoes are so versatile, and help them out.
there you go.
I think our parents were trying to help out with that as well, because my dad actually bought a bunch of potatoes the other day, and we made homemade fries. So
Nice.
that was sick.
I'm coming. You can't come over yet. Just kidding.
Actually, yeah, I was gonna make home fries yesterday. In the end, I didn't, but sometimes I do. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that and slice up some potatoes and eat some fries. Everybody eat some fries.
Speaking of Peyton's dad, we talked about this a little bit earlier, but Scott, fun fact, I've known these two for a very long time. Like I mentioned, I've known Peyton since he was a baby, because my mom and his aunt, so his dad's sister, are best friends and used to go out all the time. And his great-grandmother babysat me. And then with Kayleigh, I don't know if she remembers this, but through JDL, School of Performing Arts, I did a workshop with her and a bunch of other girls, and she was maybe like 5 or 6 at the time. And now to see them grow up to be the teenagers that they are and as successful as they are, it's really cool.
Yeah, successful singers. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. So that's it's such a small world. You guys have known them for so long. That's very, very cool.
I've just been involved with the Filipino community for a very long time.
Yeah.
Kayleigh, do you remember that?
I think so, yeah.
There was so many girls in one room, and I'm like, what am I going to do with all of them?
Very, very cool. Evolve, welcome to the stream. Hello, we are here interviewing Kayleigh and Peyton of the Mini Pop Kids. So feel free to ask them some questions if you have any. Oh, Felix asked, Regine, are you... No, Regine is not my girlfriend, Felix. Regine is engaged to somebody else.
Everyone keeps asking. No.
Yeah, as people ask. But we are colleagues, co-workers, and friends who every weekend host the sit down and have a wonderful time. But no, we are not a couple there, Felix. But I guess interesting question all the same. And then Felix goes, Scott, can I come over today? Felix, we are social distancing. Okay, nobody should go anywhere. And yes,
That's
plus I'm. It is a first question ever asked. Metallica Fan 101. I don't know what I'm watching. Can someone explain? Yes. Hi. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Metallica Fan. We are watching The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. It is our weekly talk show where we bring on an interesting guest, or in this case, guests, and we chit-chat. We chit-chat about, things that they're up to, and we have a great time doing it, so thank you so much for being in the stream. And everybody watching, please smash that like button or follow, subscribe, all that good stuff, and you can see more wonderful shows every week. Mm-hmm. It's a good time. Have you guys been watching any, I don't know, I know we've all been doing more things. You guys been watching any interesting shows? Have you discovered any interesting TV shows since quarantine has begun?
Well, me and my friend from the Mini Pop Kids, actually, named is Carter. So he started watching Naruto because of my cousin that we used to play together, and it's an anime, right?
Oh.
And
yeah. Everybody, the Naruto run is very popular.
Yeah. And then I started watching it, and then I finished all 10 seasons on Netflix in like the 2 weeks that I was there. It was so quick, I didn't even realize. And then he was like, "Hey, dude, I'm still on season 5. How are you there already?" And then we started competing on who could like go faster. So I finished it already. Now I have to like go on a website and search up like the hacked versions so then I can watch the extra episodes, because you can't find those on Netflix yet because they're still not fully dubbed and stuff like that, because you need the other languages.
Life hacks.
I
with
see,
Peyton
yeah.
One more time.
So yeah.
And so I guess you watched the entire season. So how, did you like Naruto? Would you suggest it to other people?
Naruto is really good. The only thing that's the downside is that you have to find a website that is compatible with, if you want to watch it in English. I watch it in Japanese, but you have to find a website that has the English dubbed version. And there's not a lot of them out there, but like you can use like Crunchyroll that has the Japanese version. That's one I use. So like, yeah, Naruto's really good. I'm actually not done yet. I'm on episode like 280 something, and there's like a lot. And I'm
What
like,
episode is Carter on?
230.
Ooh, so you've got the lead. You have the lead right now. I find actually with anime, I tend to prefer the Japanese voices and English subtitles. I think the voice acting is better usually in the Japanese. That's me anyway. I prefer.
Yeah, it is sometimes easier to watch in English because you can know exactly what they're trying to say, but in Japanese you have to like, you have to know you have to really pay attention, because you don't know, like somebody could say something and you think they say it like rudely or sad or something like that, but they would say it in a different way, and then that would just mess up the entire storyline for you. But like, it's still more, I think the Japanese voices are way more intense and deeper. They're like, I don't know, it's just way better. I like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Like, oh.
Just like that.
Okay. Scott.
How about
Yeah.
you, Kayleigh?
What about you?
Watching.
Yep.
What am I watching? To be honest, I've only watched like Friends. I've only been watching Friends. I just started because Avery's actually like she loves Friends. And she's like, should watch it. She's like, I feel like you'd like it. I'm like, I don't know. What should I do? And then after I was like, I'll just watch it. And I started watching it, and like, it's great. Like I literally watch it every day now, and like, yeah, we're just thriving. We're vibing. We're great.
It's a
That's
great
a lot of words, but that's fine. That was big words. That's okay.
It's a great show.
Yeah, Friends is a classic. It's I will find though now I guess because TV has changed so much, whenever I see the older shows with the laugh track, it's weird how I'm almost not used to hearing it anymore, because a lot of like new shows, even new comedies, they don't have the laugh track anymore.
But it makes it so much, like I've been rewatching Full House, because I've already watched all of them and Fuller House, but I was like, let's just rewatch it, and I don't know, it just, when I hear a fake laugh, I laugh along with it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
But I'm wondering if we've probably passed those days. Like, do you think that they'll ever bring back shows where they have the laugh track? I mean, I don't know if we've passed that, or maybe someone will bring it back. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Maybe we should bring it back on the sit down.
Yeah.
Add a laugh track.
You actually listen to Big Bang Theory, and if you listen to it without the laugh track, you can see how many laugh tracks they actually put in. There's so many, I didn't even realize, but there's so many. And if you like listen to just the laugh tracks, there's like a soundtrack that it doesn't have the backup voices, but it's just laugh tracks like in intervals of how many times I do it, and it's like every 2 seconds you just hear ha 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 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like.
Because the thing is, oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. You can go.
No, it's fine. That's one thing about Skype is like there's a delay, right?
Just
So like
talk
from
over.
when I say something, yeah. So anyway, continue. But I want to hear what you have to say. Go ahead.
But I feel like now we have like it's usually like people are actually like watching what's happening. Like they're behind the screen and now they're like actually laughing. But yeah, that's all I had to say. It's pretty small, short and sweet.
I think it's also like with a lot of reality TV, like so Friends and Full House, it was filmed with an audience, where now they're not really doing that. So I think
that's a good point. That
the laughing track was more of like a cue for the audience to also laugh with them.
That's true. And that's a good point, Regine, because in the old days, but the way it used to be, the reason there were laughing tracks, it wasn't because it wasn't a track. They weren't adding a laughing track. They used to film, yeah, exactly. They used to film it in front of a live studio audience, and those people were actually there laughing. So, and then I think what happened is more recently, these shows, I don't know if they do film in front of a live audience, or if they do, no, I think they don't. And then they add the laughing track after. And I think that's the case when it kind of sounds a bit unnatural, because that's then the writers telling you when they want you to laugh. Whereas previously, when you were watching it, it was like that's when people were actually laughing. They were finding something funny.
Yeah.
So it's different. So who knows? Maybe we'll see it again. I don't know. I mean, I guess Saturday Night Live, they're live and they're in front of a live studio audience, and we hear the audience, but that's because they're actually there.
Yeah.
Or talk shows like The Sit Down and The Marilyn Show, they're live, and people, not right now, but they're live with an audience. And when you're in the audience, they are telling you to laugh and to cheer and to... I've been on The Social twice, and they've said the louder you are, the better of a chance you're going to win a prize at the end. So...
yeah, there you go. And well, we did one episode live of The Sit Down. The one at, I mean, they're all live, but live in front of an audience. That one at Von Fiesta, right? That was pretty cool.
It was.
And it does change the feeling, because it's like, we're here. I mean, I know we're being watched by an audience and we're chatting and stuff, but it's different when there's a crowd in front of you and you're kind of interacting directly with them. You tend to yell louder. You kind of get them into it. It's a different feel. It's a different thing.
Well, these two know they're live all the time. They're touring.
Yeah.
How is
exactly.
for you guys?
Yeah, that's
Tour.
Touring, yeah.
So it is really like, I don't know how to explain this, but when you're on stage, you just don't really remember about everything else. You just forget about everything, and then you just do it, and then just like super fun. And usually beforehand, I'm just like, oh, I'm about to go in front of people, and they're gonna remember everything I do. I can't like mess up or anything. But like our vocal coach and our all our coaches told us that if you make it seem like you made a mistake, then the audience will know that you made a mistake. But if you actually didn't make a mistake and you don't show the audience, it will never know, because you're the only one, and and the people who work with you, you guys are the only people who know what is actually exactly supposed to happen. That's why you feel like, oh, I did bad today, or stuff like that. But yeah, at the end of the day, that's
it's just there. Like I feel like I just really miss, to be honest, like sitting here looking at the same wall over and over again, looking at the ceiling, like, wow, this is my life. I like the sky. Love the sky. Light, actually. And, yeah, I just like miss being in a theater, because like whenever you're off stage, like before like we actually step on stage, we're all so nervous. I could speak a little bit. I need to go back. Okay. But we get really nervous before like we step on stage. But like when we go on stage, we see all the lights and we see all the like audience, and like we see all our fans just like ready to dance out. They're already standing and they're like, "What's happening?" I'm like, "I see you." And we encourage the audience to like step out of their seats, like dance, and we just love it. Like it just puts us off. Like it just makes like your day, because like I don't know, it's just like them being there, their presence being there, like that, like just them saying your name, like Peyton. Woohoo! There's this one time where like girls were literally like fangirling, like Peyton, oh my gosh!
Oh.
Like I looked at him, I'm like, Peyton, I'm looking at you. So yeah. I know, stop making it obvious. And like he's smiling, so they don't know that we're speaking about them. Like stop making it obvious. I don't want to speak to them. I'm like, say hi. And after he looks at them, he's like, and then they're like, oh my gosh. I'm like,
there are some times where I do miss like going into a new theater, and like just we do come out from the back door, so we don't get to go through the theater first. So we get ready and all that stuff, and then we do sound check, and then we get to see what the theater looks like, and it's always a different theater, so it looks really nice. But there are some times where we go to the same theater and we just have nostalgia and just remember everything or something like that.
Aww.
So it's sad. Yeah, it's a huge. And I guess you probably have no idea yet. They haven't said when you think they're going to be touring again, or have you been given any idea, or not yet?
Not really, but I think we are still gonna do it. It's just gonna be farther into the year instead of earlier. Yeah, sorry, I like.
Yeah, no, we gotcha.
So we're gonna be in grade 9 when we tour, which is pretty cool actually. But it's kind of it's kind of stressing because like it's stressing me out just a little bit, just tiny bit, because like I don't know, it's like managing school and mini pop kids, like especially like it's very like important when you're in high school. Because like you can't miss a day.
Yeah.
If you miss a day, you're gonna miss like so many things. Because like there's different like classes and like different subjects. So like yeah, I'm excited, but like I'm scared. So yeah.
So how are you guys managing doing school and touring and recording and filming and?
We don't.
Thanks for honest.
Well, like, if we do know ahead of time that we're gonna miss a day of school or miss a week or something like that, we ask for work in advance so we can do it while we're on that part of the tour or whatever. And then we come back to school, we hand in everything. Or what I would do sometimes, and I wouldn't, since I still have recess because I'm in elementary school, I would go to the library instead of going outside, and I would try to go ahead, like get ahead of everybody, so then when I come back, I'm at the same spot that everyone else is. And in like elementary school, your teachers are very supporting. Not that I'm saying high school teachers aren't very supporting, but in elementary school, it's just a little different because the teachers know you exactly, and they don't have a bunch of classes to deal with a lot. But I'm worried, but I'm not all that worried because I know universities and colleges don't really look at your grade 9 year. But like I should.
You're honest.
I should still try. But like yeah.
Like yeah, I'm gonna
I
fail
think,
this class. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna fail this class too, but like it's okay. I'm just gonna leave it there. They don't want 59 report cards.
Moms, we're not encouraging that, I promise.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you guys will be able to figure out. You both sound like smart kids, and I find the thing about high school. I mean, you are right there, Peyton, in that you have multiple teachers now, so it's not just one, but it's the same sort of thing. Except you just sort of will have to speak to 4 or 5 different people instead of one. So you'll have to be like, okay, I'm going to be away for this amount of time. You just got to do that 4 or 5 times, find out what you're going to miss, and but you figure it out. You figure it out.
Write 5 letters to each one of them. Be like,
exactly.
Gotta go. See you later. Bring it back.
I do go to French immersion school, so I only have 2 teachers, one for French and one for English. So that's way easier than having to do it to 4 or 5 teachers, because I don't know, it's just there's less people to talk to and say, hey, I'm gonna do this, I hope you understand. And yeah.
So how does that work? Because I thought with Mini Pop Kids, it was like, okay, you're a Mini Pop Kid for this season, but you guys are talking about now into a new year. How long does your season go for? Or are you forever a Mini Pop Kid?
We don't know actually.
Yeah.
It could extend a little longer than usual, or it could be shorter. It really depends on what they want, or what the fans want, or yeah. Because I'm fine with saying.
You have a fan base, Peyton. Like all these little girls are chasing after you. It might keep you a little bit longer. He's like, oh no.
Second thought, never mind. I don't want it.
Well, you guys will figure it out through high school, and we'll see what happens. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Oh, Jiro says, I was shocked. Time is really fast. It's already been an hour. Yeah, absolutely. The hour shoots by when the conversation is fun there, Jiro, and this has been a lot of fun. We've been
It's
a lot of
midnight
good
in
chats.
the Philippines. You must be so tired.
Yeah. Jiro also says, I think he says this when Kayleigh was talking about the people cheering. He says Peyton is really famous.
Alright, that was my little brother. So.
Nice.
He's got all the girls turning their heads.
Ooh, it's the haircut. They see the lines on his hair, and he's like, "Who's that guy?"
No, literally, Peyton has like a lot of girls liking him, but then he's just like, yeah, hi. He's just there. Peyton, you have to go out, you know? He's just like there.
Give him a hug.
Yeah, he's just like, he doesn't even give hugs. He's just like.
No, you know what? He's playing it cool. I got it. He knows what he's doing. Play it cool, Peyton. You're doing it right.
I feel like
You got it
Peyton and
figured out.
Kayleigh are like me and Scott. Now that I'm hearing how their dynamic goes.
Yeah, you may be right about that. Yeah,
They
Peyton,
might be next on the sit down.
Who's older?
Scott's older.
Oh man, that would have been. I'm older than Peyton. I'm proud of it.
okay.
I'm taller than you.
I'm still older.
I'm taller than you.
Elders.
Look what I started.
Well, I think those two things will never change. I think unless Kayleigh has a huge growth spurt. But I think Kayleigh will always be older. I don't think Peyton will ever be able to catch up in that regard. I think that will change. And yes, I'm older than Regine, but not by much.
Oh gosh,
not by much.
Really? Not by much? He's lying.
It's whatever. No, it's fine.
Who's taller?
Who's taller? Scott's taller.
Oh.
It's
I
because
just
I'm
don't-
older
Oh,
than
yeah.
Hills.
I'm older than Peyton by
Yeah.
2 months.
Oh, 2 months.
Only a few months. Oh. Okay.
You guys are funny.
He always bugs me. He always bugs me about my height, okay? He's always like, you're short.
That doesn't make the
He
first
looks down at me. He's like, you're short. Haha, you're short. I'm like, okay, I get it. I'm like,
Don't worry. My brothers are the same way because I know you two have like a brother-sister dynamic. My brothers are both younger than me by at least 8 years, and they're both 6'3". So I totally get it. Peyton, you should sit next to my brothers. Let's see how you.
I'll just get like a car and just stand on.
You're like, Dad, carry me.
6'3" is quite tall. And they play basketball, yeah? They do, right?
One of them plays basketball. The other one does wrestling.
Oh yeah, wrestling. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. What was I gonna ask? I had something and then I kind of forgot what it was. But how's everybody feeling? Everybody's good?
God, that's so awkward. Okay, I'll ask you guys a question. So recently,
Yeah, do it.
I know that Mini Pop Kids came out with a fashion line available at Walmart. Did you guys have any input on the styles and the designs, or?
Well, we did help out a bit on the clothes. You can check them out at Walmart online, and we do advertise it a lot about all the clothes. I do have some here, but I'm too lazy to get it far away. It's like
there.
meters away.
Drew, go get them.
He wears them. He literally
does?
wears them.
Oh yeah, my brother went as soon as they came out in our stores at Walmart. He bought all of them, so then he could wear them to school. And every day he's like, "You're Peyton's brother, aren't you?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then I'm like, they come up to me. I'm like, "How do you know that's my brother?" And he's like, "How could I not?"
He wears your
He's
clothes.
got the merch. He's got the merch.
Yeah, he wears like the hat, the jacket, the shirt, and like pants and stuff like that.
So you want a sit-down T-shirt too?
Yeah.
Like he wears the exact same outfit as Peyton. I've seen it. Like he wears like everything. It's so adorable because I'm pretty sure it was like me, Peyton, and either Ronalyn, and we were like at Walmart, and she literally just got like most of the clothes, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of clothes. I'm like,
Yeah, I think she spent over like $200 on
One in every size
Drew.
or style. Sorry.
Oh, I think
We got it.
There it is. There it is.
there's this. I can't really show it.
Hold it up a little more.
Cover
There.
A little higher. There you go. There you go.
go.
Cool.
And on the back it shows our tour dates and stuff, where we've been going. Wait, what day is it today?
Awesome.
Today, the 3rd of May. Or yeah, the
3rd of May. 3rd of May. Yeah, 3rd of May. 3rd of May.
We were supposed to be in Toronto yesterday, but we're not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. That's now that's like the tour
I
date
like
T-shirt,
that.
but it's the tour that didn't get to happen. That's too bad.
I like
Oh, it
that.
hurts my head.
Now you just
Ow.
messed up your hair.
Not really.
It bounces
cool.
back. That's awesome. So that stuff's available at Walmart right now, or like
Yeah.
Walmart online rather.
Yeah.
Cool. All right,
Go-
check.
Stores now.
Awesome.
But, like-
check it out, people. Look it
But-
up. Walmart. The Mini Pop Kids swag. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like your brother will become a mini pop when you're done.
I think that's what he wants to do.
I hope your parents are ready for round 2.
Oh, he's just shirt and put on the mini pop kid
Here,
shirt.
come show us, Drew. Show it, model for us.
He's wearing his rollerblades right now in the house.
Nice.
Oh, that one's cool.
Oh, he's
Bye.
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 Oh, and like I was saying, maybe Drew will be a mini pop kid one day, and I feel like both of you come from very musical families. I know Kayleigh, your sisters, both of them are really big into showbiz and singing. So, did you always look up to your older sisters, and that's how you got started, or?
Yeah, basically, like I just heard I hear like every single day when I was little, I hear my sisters like singing, and like I always like just listen to them, like when I'm just like just like having fun, like drawing, I just hear them singing, and then like later on, I'm like, maybe I should try their singing. Like every song that they sang, I've sung. So pretty great story, but that just happened like every single time like they just sang, like I just picked it up. Because like there's this one time I heard my sister singing "Listen" by Beyonce, and I was like 4 years old. I was 4 years old, and I'm pretty sure this video is still on YouTube. But it was me singing "Halo" and "Listen," but like "Listen" was literally. Who told me that I could sing?
Your mom?
Who made me to go on YouTube and post that? I was really like,
Your mom
listen,
and dad.
I'm alone and across the
like everybody in her family. Her mom, her dad, the dogs, sisters.
The dogs.
The dogs can sing, literally. They're like better than me. 4. They can all, literally.
I can't. But like yeah, that's basically like how I just wanted to sing like my whole life. Like this is like half of me wanted to be a doctor, but I'm like half of me would just want to be a singer. I'm like, which one do I want? I'm like, I'll just stick to singing. I'll just stick to
A singing doctor.
I can be a singing doctor. I could sing to kids. You know, I can sing to kids.
There you go.
Could work.
Could work.
That's a possibility. Giro in the chat says, here it is morning, but I still enjoy watching. Haha. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in there, Giro. That's really cool. And it's very late where you are. It's very late. It's early morning. It's morning here too, but it's early morning where you are. So that's pretty cool. You guys were mentioning, I think Kayleigh, you said that you write songs, and I know Peyton, you've started writing songs. So how do you guys approach songwriting?
To be honest, just go at it. I'm like, I want to make a song today. I'm like, how do you feel, Kayleigh? Sad? Okay, let's make a sad song. So, but then I'm like, you know what? Let's just make it a little bit happier, because we don't want to like make the people depressed when they listen to my song. So basically, I create the tune first, like with my guitar. So like I get the chord progression and stuff, and after I'm done doing that, I just like keep listening to it, and then I create words. I create words, and then like it just goes there, and like I put chorus in, a verse, like that's all. Hey, how do you do it?
Cool. So the melody comes first based on how you're feeling, and then you work out the words afterwards, I see.
Yeah. Sometimes I do that.
Awesome. I see. It just depends how you're feeling, basically.
Yeah.
Cool. And Peyton, you said you're starting to write more. Have you written some songs as well?
I do, and I have some. Can't really talk about that yet, but like I do have some. And the way like I approach it is, me and my vocal and guitar coach, we like find the loop. We try to find a loop on. There's this app called Splice, and there's just a bunch of find like I'll search it up and be like guitar loop, or just something to go along of, because they're non-copyrighted, so I can use them. I find that loop, I play it throughout the whole song, and then we can like switch it around a bit so it sounds different. And then after I have that, we try to find the chorus. So we do the chorus next, and then we find the 2 verses, and then maybe a bridge.
I see.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So you look for loops that you find one that you kind of speaks to you, and that you can imagine yourself singing over, and then you kind of just build the song out that way.
Yeah.
Awesome. So keep your eyes peeled, people. We might see some original music from these two in the future. Who knows? Who knows what the future will hold?
How do you write your music?
The way they've just described it is fairly similar to my approach. I usually write the music first. In fact, when I first started writing, I really underestimated how important the lyrics were. And I think it's because when I listened to music, for the longest time, I didn't really care about the lyrics. Like all my favorite songs were like, if I liked a guitar riff that was really cool, or if the melody, I found it really catchy. And like even some of my favorite songs, for the longest time, I'd listen to them and I didn't even know the words really. Like I know the chorus, but I never really paid attention to what the songs were about. And it was only years later when I was talking with somebody else about music one time, and they were talking about how, I remember we were talking about the same song, and they started talking about how, oh yeah, the lyrics really meant this to me when I heard that. And it occurred to me that I didn't even know the lyrics. And then that's when I kind of realized, wow, the lyrics are, some people really do approach music in a way that like, the lyrics really have a lot of meaning to them. And so I've started trying to put a lot more emphasis on the lyrics since then, but I usually I write the music first, and then I usually add the lyrics to fit the melody that I've written. That's how I approach it anyway. But so I guess similar to sort of to Kayleigh in that regard.
Lyrics are really important because it's a way to tell a story, but with a little pizzazz or something like that.
Yeah.
I like lyrics.
I don't know, just came to my head.
No, it's a good word to use.
Or you could just use something random like pizzazz. I don't know, you could just write a random song with like...
Catchy.
I actually do have a song and I wrote about a potato. But like, it's not, nobody knows it's about a potato, but like it's about a potato.
I mean,
there you go.
It might start trending with everyone asking us to eat more potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, what the heck?
Well, that's the thing. Like these times we've been talking about, we need you to eat potatoes. It might be time. Peyton, pull up that song and save the potato industry. So we will we'll keep your eyes peeled for who knows, future music. These guys are slowly working, and they've got a lot going on. You know what I'm curious about? I know we talked a little bit about school already, but so you guys are doing school from home now. So what does it look like? So like, do you have to log in? Is there like a live element? Like, do you have to still log in at a certain time, or is it like what does a school day look like now for you guys? Okay.
Let's go.
So basically, I know it's different for elementary school and high school. In high school, there are like Zoom classes, so the teacher logs you on early in the morning, and you have to do classes with her or him. And the whole class would log on, and the teacher would talk and have everybody muted or something like that. But for me and Kayleigh in elementary school, the teacher, we have something called Google Classroom, and basically they post the work on the feed there, and we'd have to either write on a piece of paper or take a picture and send it to her or him, and then or you can use and just use the Google Docs or send it to them via Google Docs and type it through there.
Yeah.
I see. So,
all of it.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
We basically just said all of it, but like we can basically do it whenever. Like I wake up at 4, so like when I wake up, I just do it. But like
now we're 4 p.m.
4 p.m. 4 p.m.
Oh,
I sleep at 4 a.m. I sleep at 4.
do that.
But no, like it depends on how I feel. If I feel gross and I wake up at 4. But if I'm like, we're gonna have a great morning, I wake up at 12.
This is where I usually wake up.
12?
Right now.
Yeah, right around now.
Yeah.
26?
Right around now.
Good
Not
morning.
exactly, well, maybe exactly, but like.
Yeah, this is when I wake up too, but like I'm still in bed. Because like when I wake up, I still want to get out of bed right away. I just like lay there, like I'm just like hi.
Nothing else to do today.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in my bed. Then after I'm like, you should do homework. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. I'm like, you have something. I already finished my homework, so like I'm good. I'm surprised because I usually still have homework. Like I don't do homework on Fridays because it's Friday. So like I do them like
Sure.
Saturday or Sunday. But like on Friday I was like, we're doing homework. I'm like, we're doing homework today and we're gonna be free for the whole entire week. So there you go. And that's how
Got it done.
it's simpler.
Your brother
Yeah.
wants to make an appearance again there, Peyton.
Yeah.
He's like wheeling in the background.
He has a nerf. Oh, what happened?
It's okay. Last week we had a cat show up, so it's fine.
Oh.
That's true. A cat walked right across the camera. That's right.
You guys know Jalen. She was a mini pop kid before you guys.
Yeah.
We had her on last week, and her cat just went right into the camera.
Massive cat cameo. Exactly. So your school. So that's cool. So your school day. So it's yeah. You don't have to be at a certain time. I like that because I mean I find that's more like most of the work I have to do on a day-to-day basis is more like that. Like it's very my regular job. Well, acting I do have to go to a certain spot, but say I get hired to do like an editing thing or like mix a song for somebody, it's always more okay. I need the song by this date. So it's usually something like, okay, I have a week to finish this for this person. Okay, so I choose when I'm going to do it. So I like that. I much prefer that type of work than, okay, you must get up at this time and do this. In fact, that's the thing. The only time I really have to do that for is the sit down with Scott Dion Brown. And this is early for me. It is like I'm actually, this is lately, it's very rare that I'm up at 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. So that's how it goes. That's how it goes. So how do you guys think? Do you like doing this distance stuff? Are you looking forward to getting back to having to get up and get to school at that certain time?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I really want, like, I don't know, I just miss school, and, like, I miss the people that are at school. Like, I have, like, a lot of, I hate saying this, like, I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends, and, like, because, like, I'm just, like, really outgoing. Like, I'm like my mom, because, like, if we're in
Your
line,
dad's outgoing too.
yeah, sometimes he's shy then. But he's really outgoing. Like, they're both outgoing, and, like, I feel like I get it from them because, like, literally sometimes when they're in line, like, for, like, something, they literally just talk to the person in front of them or behind them, and, like, I'm like, how do you do that? I'm like, how do you do that?
Oh my. There are times in the grocery store when I'm with my parents and they see another Filipino person and they just proceed to have like an hour conversation. Just something. And I'm just like waiting. And they're just in the grocery store and then they end up being friends and like we end up going to, I don't know, like their birthday party or something like that. It's so weird.
I mean, hey.
Yeah, my mom is the same way. That used to be a thing for me too. We're in the grocery store and yeah, my mom is definitely like that as well. Same experience. That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that must be a huge... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's all I had to say. I just miss school.
Yeah, I can see that. And I will say, I mean, that's one thing that... I mean, now that I'm all done schooling and stuff, I don't miss doing schoolwork at all. But the one thing that I definitely remember missing, and especially after I graduated, was high school. You'll still have that because you get used to, you said you go to the same place every day, you see your friends, you go to class together, you have lunch together, you see each other all day. And then as soon as high school ends, suddenly you don't have that same reason to see those people anymore. If you go to university or college, you'll see different groups of people and you might make some new friends, but even that, it's not the same because everybody has a different schedule. So like you may not see them. And then as soon as you finish school, it's like it becomes a very different thing of seeing your friends, because it's not, it doesn't become a regular thing where you see them every day anymore. Now it's like, okay, you are going to this place, you're going to this place. If you're going to see each other, you have to arrange to meet. And so that part of school, it's sad that you guys are missing out on that now, and I hope you guys get it back soon. And I will say to you guys, cherish it while it happens, while you have it, because once you graduate, it's going to be, you'll suddenly realize you don't see those people in the same regularity anymore. So remember it, cherish it, and I hope you get it back soon.
Life lessons with Scott Dion Brown.
Speaking of graduation, my grad trip got canceled. Like it was the second time it got canceled, because like you're supposed to go in October, I believe, for the first time, and thereafter that got canceled. But then I was like, man, that was my birthday week too. Wow. And then after we were supposed to go April 7, 8, 9, and then it got canceled again. We're like, man. And then after they're like, yeah, we might postpone it again. And then everyone's like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. And yeah, so our grad trip got canceled. We don't even know if we're gonna have like a graduation, a real graduation party. So that's why we're doing like some like ideas, like make a party, but like at someone's house, like a backyard party, and with like fairy lights and stuff. Everyone like just like chilling, like sweatpants and stuff, like a chill one, like the whole class. So yeah,
that could be fun. That sounds awesome. Where was the grad party or the grad trip supposed to go? Was it like you were actually going somewhere far, or what was it?
No, it was just now we're like it was in our gym, and like we like put like
oh, I see. Okay.
We just put food there, and I'm like, there's food. I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah.
Food, but like if there's no food, goodbye. I'm not graduating. I'm not graduating.
Yeah.
One piece of food, okay? So yeah, that's pretty much it.
But you also got to travel already with touring, so you got to travel more than your classmates.
Yeah, that's true. Because like every week they'd be like, "Where are you going now?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. They're like, "Have fun." I'm like, "Thank you."
How is that though with like your friends, because you guys have been doing this for a while, so obviously you're not in school all the time. How did your friends react when you told them you guys are going to become mini pop kids?
They freaked out. They're like, "Oh my gosh, are you serious?" I'm like, yeah. Like my friends are the most supportive people ever. Like sometimes people just like make fun of us, like, "Oh yeah, they're mini pop kids. They use autotune. They can't sing. They can only dance and stuff." Like they all live. And like they're like, "Yeah, give me an album. Like I want it." Or like, "Hey, give me some merch." Like, but they don't really mean it. But it's like it's fine. Like I don't like you don't really care, but like you're like, what would happen if I didn't give them this? Like if I be like, "You actually gave it to me?" You're like, "Yeah, you asked for it."
Yeah.
Like yeah, like my friends are just like the most supportive people ever. Like literally everywhere I go, they're like, "She's a mini pop." I'm like, stop saying that. I'm like, don't even. They're like, "What? I'm just proud of you." I'm like, "Thank you." Like, yeah, I wouldn't ask for like a set of new friends, but like probably to get that in high school, but like still, I'd still have like a special place in my heart for them. So yeah.
How about you, Peyton?
Well, my friends are very supportive as well. At first they were all like, "Oh, you're a mini pop kid, that's so cool." But now they don't really acknowledge it, which I'm like happy about. So like I'm not the famous kid. I'm not known for that at my school. I'm known for me.
You're known for your hairstyle.
Yeah.
Sure.
The girls notice you though, so I mean.
Yeah. But that is cool. Yeah, your friends are always. I mean, no matter how famous or internationally renowned you get, it's good to always. Your friends will always just know you as you, and you'll always have your buddies, which is good. That's good. It's very, very important. What was I going to say? I was going to ask something else. I keep forgetting because it's so early for me, and my short-term memory is so bad when in the morning. Jiro says, "I want to buy Mini Pop Kids merchandise, but I am in the Philippines."
Oh, that's hard.
So
Maybe
it's
when
tough.
you get to the Philippines, bring them some.
Yeah. Whenever you guys tour the Philippines, bring a whole box with you, and Jiro will buy all of it. Very cool. Okay, well, oh, you know what? We should probably plug this. I've got your social media accounts below. But anyway, why don't you where can people find you if they want to follow either the Mini Pop Kids or you guys or any of that stuff? Let people know.
Well, you can follow us on our separate Instagrams at our name and Mini Pop Kid at the end. So it would be Kayleigh Mini Pop Kid, Peyton Mini Pop Kid, or someone else's name. Or you can follow us on Mini Pop Kids, their Instagram, so it has all of us on it. Sometimes we go live there with other Mini Pop Kids and stuff like that. And you can also follow us on YouTube at Mini Pop Kids, and you can also follow us maybe on our separate YouTube. Kayleigh, do you have YouTube?
Yeah, I actually do. It's just my name, Kayleigh Cerezo. And you can also find me on Facebook too, Kayleigh Cerezo. So, yeah.
Yeah, same exact thing.
So I will add. So I've put in the description below. I've put a link to the Senorita video. So that's probably on the Mini Pop Kids YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what I'll do is after this goes. So if you're watching this not live, if you're watching it afterwards, I'll add the link to their individual YouTube channels down below as well, so you guys can check it out. But yeah, follow them on Instagram. You've got Peyton Mini Pop Kid and Kayleigh Mini Pop Kid, or search up Mini Pop Kids pretty much anywhere. And I guess is Mini Pop Kids music on digital music retailers like Spotify and stuff?
Yeah, it's on Spotify and Apple Music.
Yes.
Cool. So find them there. Okay, well, is there anything else? I think we're probably, we've gone for, an hour and 37 minutes already. That's cool. Is there anything else you'd like to share with people or let them know about before we wrap things up here?
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks.
Happy birthday, Regine. I was going to suggest we sing happy birthday to her, but I have a feeling if we do that, it'll be like, because it's delayed, it'll be like 3 different people.
Here,
So,
let
me
me try.
To go first.
You want to try it? Let's try it.
Let's try it. Okay.
Okay, hang on. We're going to try this. Okay, wait. Okay, our first note is ha. Okay. Okay, ready? Happy. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
That's so hard.
That sounds good, guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Regine.
Happy birthday to you. Oh, that's so weird.
Wow! Yay!
Probably a different time.
Instagram.
Yeah. Well, because you know the other problem, I think Skype automatically it prioritizes one voice at a time. So that's why when I started singing, it would suddenly mute you guys, and then so I was only hearing. Anyways, Regine, didn't that sound good? That was really good.
Yay!
That was so good. Like
It was great. You guys can now find that on Spotify and
Yeah, we'll upload that version. Yeah.
there you go.
A very special cover. Yeah.
Scott, you sounded very miserable. I'm just saying.
Well, I was losing confidence as I was hearing it through my headphones. I was like, oh no. But you know what? It's the thought that counts, Regine. It's the thought that counts.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so we've got their social medias. Regine, where can people find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook at It's Regine Alaina, and now on YouTube. The link is down below in the description box. I launched my first video on Thursday. So thank you to everyone who's watched it. It's really crazy to go and check to see how many views and subscribers I get throughout the day. So thank you guys for tuning in. And then you guys can find or follow my pageant journey to the Galaxy International Pageant at MS Ms. Galaxy Canada on Facebook and Instagram. Where can they find you, Scott?
You can find me right here, where you're watching this video, where you're watching this show at youtube.com/ScottDionBrown or twitch.tv/ScottDionBrown or dlive.tv/ScottDionBrown. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter right here at Scott Dion Brown. You can find me on Facebook as well, Scott Dion. It's basically Scott Dion Brown everywhere. I don't know why I keep saying it over and over again. Jiro laughs and says, so cute. By the way, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Enjoy your day. Stay safe. All that stuff. God bless you, he says as well.
Aw, thank you. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel.
There you go, yeah. Find Regine's YouTube channel. And yes, if you're watching this, please like this video, share it, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow on Twitch, and
Spotify.
This was a lot of fun. Guys, Peyton and Kayleigh, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for having us. It was so much fun. We talked for like a long time. My mom came out and she's like, too much talking. I'm like, I'm sorry. I looked at her, I'm like,
No.
No,
It's a talk show. It's a talk show. I mean, where else are we gonna have talking? I mean, if there wasn't talking, we'd all just be sitting here quietly, which could be entertaining in its own way, but it might be awkward.
we just stare at each other like, are you gonna talk now? Are you gonna talk now?
Well, this is what I'm saying. I feel like your dynamic with Peyton is like mine with Scott. Like it blends well together.
Yeah, we could I imagine you two could probably, if it was just the two of you on this live stream, you could probably just keep it rolling and talking to each other for a while, because Regine and I tend to be like that as well.
Way too personal. It's gonna get way too personal. It's like, yeah.
I'll try.
It's like, my fish just died. It's like, yeah, that kind of happened. So like, it's fine. It's fine though.
No worries, we're the same. When we had an episode where we had no guests, it was just the two of us. We're like, so what do we talk about now?
Yeah, we ended up turning. That's right, because somebody had to cancel, so we ended up turning it into a Ask Me Anything episode, which was actually kind of fun. Actually, we might have to do another one of those in the future, but we'll see.
Or we can
We'll
do
see how it all
a
goes.
takeover of Peyton and Kayleigh.
I just have
Yeah. Good.
one more question. Is when you stream, is your Twitch? You stream on Twitch, right?
Twitch, D Live, and YouTube. Yeah.
All right. Those are your gaming streams on Twitch, right?
Correct.
So it's just at Scott Dion Brown.
That's right. Twitch.tv/Scott Dion Brown. Yeah. In fact, tomorrow night. Now that you mentioned it, now you asked. Tomorrow night will be a Brawlhalla live stream. It's going to be. We usually start around 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we do like 1v1s and some free-for-alls, and then around 9 o'clock, as soon as we have enough people just sign up, and we do a tournament, a double elimination tournament.
Oh,
So
I did
so
some
if
as well, but they were.
Are you on Twitch as well?
I'm not. I was thinking of it, but I don't have the proper equipment yet. Like I don't have I have like one of those mics that come out like that. I don't have like one of those, but do tournaments on Fortnite. And I have won, in total I've won $80, but like.
Wow.
Whoa. So you're a pretty good Fortnite player then. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm decent, I guess.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
good.
won a lot.
Good.
Wow.
Hey, if you're making money off of it, you must be doing something right.
Yeah, if you've won more money playing video games than I've won, because I've won 0. And even in my own tournament, I have trouble getting out of the first round of my own tournament. Like these people come into my live streams and they destroy me over and over again. How disrespectful.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Hey, you do.
That's how it goes. That's fun. Well,
Let's see if I can win.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're both welcome to come into the streams if you want to. Okay, I guess we should wrap things up, eh? This was a good time, and I think maybe we'll say goodbye. So, ladies and gentlemen, all of you who tuned in, you know, you can't go anywhere, but you could have used your internet connection to go to any place in the entire World Wide Web. But instead, you came here. And if you're watching this after the fact, hey, there's so many videos on the internet, but you chose to watch this one. Thank you. Smash that like button, and we're here every week Sundays at 11 a.m. Regine and I are here through the magic of Skype, social distancing from each other, but we're still able to do this show, and we have a great time, right, Regine?
I guess.
I guess it's okay.
Why is
It's
that my
fine.
answer too? If Peyton said that, people would be like, yeah, sure, I guess.
I told you. I'm just kidding. No, it's been a blast. Like Scott mentioned from the top, it's our 77th episode. So if I wasn't having a great time, I'd probably be sleeping right now. So.
Good point. There you go. We keep doing it. Something keeps us to keep doing it. Exactly. So once again,
Can you please
Peyton,
put the video
Kayleigh.
on Peyton? He was just dancing.
Oh, okay. The split screen's open now. There we go. Now we see everybody.
And then someone
Nice moves.
you pull your arm because you're like, stop.
Well, it looked great. It looks great.
Now he's shy. Sorry.
Like, stop. And I'm like, what are you doing?
All right.
Bye.
Well, let's say goodnight. Jiro, thanks so much. He says, see you later. Sure later. Bye, everybody. And,
Bye. Thanks for tuning in from
bye.
the Philippines.
Yep. All right, guys. See you later. And everybody's waving goodbye. We'll see you all next time. Next week on The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. Bye.